So, it's a beautiful sunny day outside, but it's quarantine time, so we're kind of like stuck at home. And if you want to buy something, you want to eat something, we can't really do that straight away. We can't really just like walk out. Well, we can, but it's a lot of a hassle. You got to put on a mask, rah 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 rah. You guys know the deal. Just finished playing some piano. So, what are we going to do today? We're going to do something very interesting, and that's what this channel is all about. It's all about doing interesting and cool things and informative things, most importantly. All right, let's have a look. Carrot cake mix. That's what we'll be doing. We'll be making carrot cake. So now the thing about this particular cake is it's expired. It expired on the 15th of January 2020. But you know, that doesn't matter. As a matter of fact, I once watched it on CNN and they were talking about how these expiration dates are just arbitrary dates. There's nothing in here, it's just flour. It's sealed packet. What's gonna happen? Something's gonna creep in? No, it's been sealed. It's just part of the law. It's a requirement that they're meant to put an expiration and manufacturing date on items. So if you've got something in your pantry and which appears to be expired, especially if it's dried material, look, I get it. If it's like yogurt or I don't know, something which is more fresh, which has dairy in it, it's completely understandable. You can chuck that out. But for something which is dry like carrot cake, hell no. This is all good. It's good to go and you can make it and you can eat it. And that's exactly what I'm going to prove to you guys, that it's absolutely okay. First, I'm going to show you the contents of this pack. And then we're going to mix it, we're going to bake it, and then we're going to eat it. So keep watching. Alright, so let's rip through this packet and see what's inside it. Alright, so that's your cake mix. I don't see any kind of things inside it. Like there's nothing growing, there's nothing bad in it. It's absolutely sealed, perfectly fine. And that's for the icing. Same with the icing as well. They just both the packets look absolutely fine. And I'm just going to keep this out handy because I need to know what temperature I'm cooking at. It's actually 180 it says here, and it's going to be for 40 to 45 minutes. So another interesting fact, I bought this cake about cake mixture about 3 years ago. Let's add the contents. It has obviously pieces of dried carrots and walnut. Mix 1 egg. I'm going to do that right here. Add 3-4 cups of water, 1-3 cup of oil. Easy peasy. Use a wooden spoon to mix it. Alright, that's what the mixture looks like. It's not a loaf pan. It's kind of like a flattish pan, but you know what? That's all I've got and that's what I'm going to use. So now we're going to pour the contents of this mixture into the pan. Because my pan is quite wide and not deep enough for the mixture, this is what the cake mixture looks like. It's going to be an odd shape, but you know, we don't care about that. So let's stick this in the oven. So let's set this to 180 degrees because that's what it's asking you to do. 45 minutes. So I set a timer for 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
Alright, so the next step is preparing icing. Now the only thing which I don't have for this icing is the cream cheese. But you know, that's okay, it doesn't really matter. We got the icing mixture, it looks fine, took it out of the box. Also expired obviously because it comes with the pack. And we're just going to be adding 2 teaspoons of milk and some butter. Alright, let's get some icing mix going in the bowl. Does it taste good? Sweet. Nice. That's about 10 mils of milk and 2 teaspoons of soft butter. And the rest of the step should be straightforward, which is mixing using an electric mixer. Now the big question is, which one should I use? thing will be this. I don't do a lot of baking. Alright, let's see if this thing still works. It does. Now I just realized, because we don't have the cream cheese, I'm just gonna add a little bit of water. We're just improvising as we go. Most of the work is done now. I'm just gonna wait for the cake when it's done about 45 minutes later, and then we'll test it out. See you guys soon.
A few minutes later.
Alright guys, it's just been about 35 minutes and I had a quick look by putting a knife right through the cake to see if it's still moist, and it's not. Looks like the cake has been done, so let's have a look. Alright, so that's what the cake looks like. Slightly brown up on the top, but that's not going to stop us from eating it. So we're just going to let it cool down, and then we're going to apply icing on it. See you guys soon.
A few minutes later.
Alright guys, after about 15 minutes of cooling time, the cake is now ready for icing. Let's do that. Alright, so I'm not going to do anything fancy other than just pour this icing on top and spread it a little bit. There we go. Alright, so this is obviously not a competition where we have to have the best icing on the cake. Remember, I was missing the cream cheese, so the only thing we want is just a little bit of sweetness on top. Other than that, it looks great. Alright, well, that actually looks pretty good. It's nice and soft on the inside, and now for the ultimate taste test. Well, as I said before, we're not having a competition in terms of how great the cake looks. But, you know, it's all about having a cake and eating it. So here we go, just for the record again, an expired cake mix. A $1 cake mixture. Expired on the 15th of January 2020, last year. Tastes good, looks good in terms of the actual texture. Oh my goodness, this is really good. Alright guys, well, I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy the rest of the cake. Just want to say thank you for watching this video, and if you're new to my channel, make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.